Coming to you from 50 Oliver, this is Easton News, and my name is Joseph Taft.
And I'm Jack Ryan. Today is Friday, January 26th, 2024. Nomination papers for the 2024 annual town election are available from January 2nd through February 28th at 5 p.m. The election calendar with candidate deadlines, the positions on the ballot, and a complete candidate packet are available on the town's website. Interested candidates are invited to call 508-230-0530, or you can email townclerksoffice@easton.ma.us with any questions. The annual town election is scheduled for Saturday, April 20th, 2024. Polls will be open from 10 a.m. through 4 p.m. All voting precincts will vote at Oliver Ames High School, located at 100 Lothrop Street.
Write a story, or part of one, then read it aloud and get some applause. Fireside Tales is a program for writers to practice and share their work. At the beginning of each month, the Ames Free Library will provide a set of prompts to get inspired by. Utilize these prompts or come up with something of your own devise. Then, at the end of the month, create and share your tale in front of the stone fireplace in Queeset House's library room, a historic spot filled with the books, stories, and words of years past, now being joined with those of the present. Each participant will have a maximum of 15 minutes for their storytelling time. But don't worry if your story runs longer, just read what fits within the allotted time. Fireside Tales is a writing exercise program, so even if your story isn't quite finished or has a few kinks that need to be ironed out, it's still welcome for telling. Open to writers ages 13 and up.
Join your neighbors as part of a Easton Citizens Academy. It's a free 10-week up-close view of the local government. Easton Citizens Academy is a series of classes and activities designed to give the participants a behind-the-scenes look at local government and develop informed and civically minded future community leaders. Applicants must be Easton residents 18 years of age or older. Preference will be given to registered voters. To be considered for the spring 2024 session, please complete the application on the town's website. The application deadline is Friday, February 23rd.
The Children's Museum in Easton wants to resume offering free or reduced admission to other charities and service providers in our community. They need financial support to provide the CME experience of learning through hands-on play to other deserving children. Donations will not only help them continue their mission for others, but it will also allow them to continue to offer these weekly programs and activities for you. So visit the link below.
Easton Women of Today have an upcoming event. The wellness event will be Friday, February 2nd, 2024 at 5:30 p.m. at Holy Trinity Lutheran Church. Setup time will be at 5 p.m. The event will be free of charge, and there will be workshops to choose from, which will last about 30 to 40 minutes each. The workshops offered will focus on a different aspect of wellness, physical, mental, social, etc. There will be an open area for vendors. Easton Women of Today will provide refreshments. There will also be a book swap, Zumba, and Joanne Young will be there.
Join the park staff at Borderland to learn about owls that can be found in Massachusetts. They will begin this program with a short slideshow inside the visitor center about owls. After the slideshow, they will take a walk in the woods, slow-paced, approximately just 1 mile long. Along the way, they will listen for owls and, if lucky, may even see one. This program is free. Children must be accompanied by an adult. Dress for the weather. It will be outside for approximately that 1 hour. It will take place on February 21st at 5 p.m. Inclement weather will cancel this program. To ensure program is happening, please call Borderland at 508-238-6566.
Attention Easton veterans and surviving spouses. Could you use some additional help this year paying for heating, fuel, transportation, food costs, or other needs? Please visit the website below, or you can call 508-230-0690 for more information.
Don't have time to stay up and watch your favorite shows?
Like this one, obviously.
Well, don't forget, ECAT has a YouTube channel. There, you can find all old episodes, so turn on notifications to be alerted when ECAT premieres news, features, and new shows. You won't want to miss out.
Our handle is at EastonCatTV, with TV in capital letters, of course. 2023
was the busiest year in Easton Fire Department history, according to the Easton Fire Department Facebook page. Easton firefighters responded to 4,274 calls for service. These calls consist of medical emergency calls, fire calls, hazardous materials calls, and mutual aid calls. With the new public safety building in the works, it will help the Easton Fire Department with the increased service calls. To learn more about the new public safety building, you can go to eastonpsw.com to find more info and the progress of the building.
Do you know an Easton resident or an organization that benefits the community? Do you or someone you know have a special talent or a skill set that you would like to show off to your community? Well, ECAT has numerous shows and segments that may be a good fit for you. ECAT has always represented the talent and diversity of the people of Easton, and we want to highlight you. Email info@eastoncat.org to let us know what you want to see on our channels. We want to hear from you.
The Tricentennial Committee is looking for volunteers to help out in several areas. So if you'd like to help Easton celebrate its 300th birthday, you can email easton300@outlook.com.
Attention middle schoolers, do you want to learn more about ECAT or what it takes to be on TV? ECAT is hosting a filmmakers workshop during the February vacation week from February 19th through the 23rd. Each day from 10 to 12, the group will learn how to put together a project, work as a team, and have fun making a movie or TV show. To reserve your spot, you can email Kim Pincus at kim.pincus@eastoncat.org.
The Tricentennial Committee hosted another open house to showcase their 300th celebration event. This event, they invited not only ECAT, but also other nonprofit organizations in Easton, so check it out.
Okay, we're going to get started. Thanks everybody for coming. My name is Dale. I'm one of the committee members for the Easton Tricentennial, and we are, the purpose of today is to talk a little bit about what we have preliminarily planned for the 300th anniversary celebrations coming up in 2025. The focus of the meeting in large part is on community organizations and how we can all partner together to join in for the celebration.
I'm Dave Clifton, excited about being the chair of Tricentennial Committee. I'm here at the KSC eating donuts. I just thought I'd throw that in. But we're excited about what's going to happen in 2025. And our committee members feel very strongly that we're as good as the people we surround ourselves with. So we welcome all the folks in Easton to join us, be part of the celebration.
We have already planned certain signature events, and those include the following. January 1st, we're going to have a first day celebration, so a lot of new things for the town, which really is going to be a lot of fun to put together. In April, we're going to do an arts weekend. The date's still up to, we haven't quite figured out the date on that, right? The Arts Festival? Or did we reschedule that now?
Well, we are rescheduling the date.
Okay, so it'll be in April. June 14th, a town picnic and fireworks celebration. July 4th, we're going to have a July 4th parade and a block party. October 11th, we're going to have a bonfire. And December 27th, a sort of end of the celebration gala, and that'll be over at Stonehill. You know, I would sort of outline the ways in which the organizations can get involved as follows. Number one, you know, you all have your existing activities that you do each year, and as Dave mentioned, the extent to which you can sort of beef up something or tie it into Easton 300. You know, by way of example, when, you know, an activity that you might be having on a regular basis, or like the food pantry who's already committed, a number of organizations have already committed to get involved. They do a Halloween parade. They're going to try to tie it in with a theme to Easton 300 this year. So activities that you normally do, you know, give some thought to how you might be able to tie it into Easton 300. I'm fascinated by the history of our town, and but more so than that, I feel very strongly about the community spirit we have here in town with what our folks do to help others in town. It's why I joined the Lions Club. It's why I get involved with things like this. There's a lot of good here in town, and as I see the Easton 300 celebration, that's what it's all about. All of us coming together as one, and it's something we're all in the same boat, and I'm really, really excited about this and thrilled to be involved in it, and I hope you guys will share that enthusiasm and talk to your folks, your groups. And again, we want to make sure that stay in touch with us. You can shoot us an email. Please leave contact information and let us know how we can further talk with you about how to partner with us. So Dave and I would be happy to come, or even any of our other members, to your board meetings, talk a little bit about that, do some brainstorming, what activities work, how to tie into existing things that we planned, or new activities you might want to do, or how Easton 300 can tie into some of your existing activities. So thanks everybody for coming. Really appreciate it. And you know, since we're all here, if you want to talk to anybody else, connect with each other, how you can all work together on that, I encourage you to do so.
After the break, you're going to find out who is this week's Pet of the Week.
This is Easton News.
Welcome to Service Matters, a weekly radio show that talks about the good things that are happening in local communities and beyond.
Since 1978, the Easton Food Pantry has been dedicated to providing food to our neighbors in times of need. As long as there's hungry people in our community, our doors are open, our hearts will be open to help.
We also like to talk about the good things that people do to make a difference, and in many cases, to make dreams real for folks out there in need.
Just to chat about, as you say, some of the good things in life. There's some of the good things, the great things, and the happy things.
And certainly watch us on ECAT, Easton Community Access Television.
Weinstein.
And I'm Meredith Keach
And we're realtors.
with Coldwell Banker in Easton.
And wannabe movie stars.
Pretty much. I'd actually prefer to be a rock star.
Well, yeah.
Do not hit panic.
The market is not crashing. It smells of stardom.
It does smell like stardom in here.
But it's very important as you age to have women friends because women are always your support system.
Hi there, I'm Gail Devins, and join me as we discover all the businesses that made Easton great. This is a wonderful, wonderful place. I cannot wait. I want to do it. I want to go there. I am definitely coming back, and I know you will too, because I'm telling you something. It is absolutely amazing in here. What a wonderful way to discover Easton. It's right here in Easton. Showing at noon on Mondays, 2 p.m. on Tuesdays, and 11 a.m. on Fridays, only on ECAT.
Langwater Farm is collecting used Christmas trees for a community bonfire on January 27th. Drop off your tree at any time they're open, Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. through 6 p.m., in the hay wagon in the parking lot. Also, take a look at their new sandwich menu inside the farm. The lunch corner is open from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., Tuesday through Saturday.
Now through February 9th, the APCSM is having a Valentine's card fundraiser. For a $20 donation, they'll send a Valentine's Day card to a loved one with a personal message from you. Inside the card will be a special Valentine note from one of the adoptable animals. In this digital age, there's nothing like getting a card in the mail. 100% of your donation benefits the animals of the APCSM. Send to your friends, family, or that special someone, and they'll know that your gift supported the many animals at the Animal Protection Center. Cards will be sent out in February. Follow the link below to order.
On Saturday, February 3rd from 2 to 4 p.m., local artist Julia Gazzara will be guiding you through an adorable Valentine's-themed painting at the APCSM. All painting supplies will be provided, light refreshments will also be provided, but please feel free to bring your own snacks if you choose to. Your ticket purchase benefits the animals at the APCSM.
Now it's time for the APCSM Pet of the Week. We have a couple pets that are looking for their forever home. Let's take a look. This is Bear. Bear is a 7-year-old Siberian Husky looking for his forever home. Bear came to the shelter as a stray and was not claimed. He would do best in a husky-savvy home with no other animals. Bear is very playful and has lots of energy, but also loves to cuddle and get lots of pets. If you're interested in adopting Bear, fill out a dog adoption application on apcsm.org. Meet Buddy. Buddy is a fun-loving adult pit bull terrier who is looking for his forever home. Buddy is looking for a home where he can be a dog's dog. He would make a wonderful companion for someone who is looking to throw the ball around in the backyard or hang out on the couch. Buddy likes to talk and can get pretty excitable. He loves his walks, stuffed toys, and just curling up in a comfy spot for quiet time. Dogs like Buddy tend to spend a very long time waiting in a shelter for a home. If Buddy sounds like a good fit for you or someone you know, please share his story or fill out a dog adoption application on our website, apcsm.org. This just in, when you donate $15 to ECAT, you will get a cat, not a real one. The APCSM has those, but a nice plush one can be yours with a small donation.
Your 7-day forecast, still to come.
And OA winter sports are in action, and we have your recap. You're watching Easton News.
Here we go. My name is Harrison Young, and after 13 years of talk show experience, I seek to bring you the best in interviews with some of the very best guests around, including, and here we are, experts.
I've seen thousands of demons actually come out of the mirror one time.
Wow. Musical guests and artists.
If I say how I feel, would you really listen?
And interesting characters of all types.
I threw that kid across the classroom. Look, he didn't try that ever again.
Wow. Join me at Topic Time on your Easton cable station anytime they want to play it. And from what I understand, that's quite a few times a day. I love it.
Welcome to Service Matters, a weekly radio show that talks about the good things that are happening in local communities and beyond.
Since 1978, the Easton Food Pantry has been dedicated to providing food to our neighbors in times of need. As long as there's hungry people in our community, our doors are open, our hearts will be open to help.
We also like to talk about the good things that people do to make a difference, and in many cases, to make dreams real for folks out there in need.
Just to chat about, as you say, some of the good things in life, some of the good things, the great things, and the happy things.
And certainly watch us on ECAT, Easton Community Access Television. Hi, sports fans. Easton Community Access Television, that's ECAT, your place for all of Ames high school sports. How about football, hockey, basketball, soccer, gymnastics, swimming, wrestling, lacrosse, field hockey, and more? Join us on Comcast 97 and Verizon Channel 23.
Welcome back, folks. It's that time for your upcoming 7-day weather forecast. So let's kick it over to Chief Meteorologist Adam Carreiro.
This is your ECAT weekly weather forecast. Friday we have lingering rain in the morning, but then it starts to clear up. On Saturday we have clearing, but we still have some clouds. On Sunday we have another system coming in, and it's another snow-rain mixing happening. So depending on the rain line, that will determine how much snow you get. The work week is dry. We have a break from this pattern of systems coming through. With clouds in the skies, temps stay average being around the mid-30s. We have a little break from the wet weather during the week, but we have to get through the weekend. I'm Adam Carreiro, and this has been your ECAT weekly weather forecast.
2024 dog licenses are now available. Residents can license online on the town website as long as a current rabies certificate is on file in the town clerk's office. You can search for your dog with their dog ID number, which is on last year's license, not their tag number though, or by owner's name, street, or dog name on file. If you licensed last year and cannot access your dog online, please send a current rabies certificate to town clerk's office at easton.ma.us and try again a few days later.
Like watching this show or any other ECAT programming? Well, that doesn't happen without help and support from viewers like you. ECAT is a nonprofit organization and it relies with a little bit of help from the viewers. If you would like to help, you can submit a small donation on our website, eastoncat.org, and continue the running of ECAT programming. Just go to the main page, scroll down until you see the donation options or the QR code.
Meet friends old and new for a casual guided walk around sheep pasture. NRT educator Hannah will be leading a winter walking club on select Friday afternoons this winter. Please bring some friends and make some new ones as we stroll along sheep pastures trails. This is a great opportunity to catch up with people and get outside during the winter months. Winter walking club programs are free of charge and will meet outside of the Carriage House building, which is the building with 2 sets of double doors and the concrete ramp across the driveway from the chicken coops. The physical address for sheep pasture is 307R Main Street, Northeast in Mass.
The finest wine, couples Valentine date night. Come celebrate the blessings of married life in the Lord. Set aside time together as a couple to experience a joyful and memorable evening. Meet other local married couples at this special complimentary evening that will include vigil mass, renewal of vows at St. Joseph Chapel at 5 p.m. and dinner and date night at the Museum of Family Prayer from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Saturday, February 10th. 518 Washington Street in Northeastern Massachusetts 02356. Please follow the link below to RSVP by February 2nd.
If you like owls, then Easton has all the events for you. Join the NRT at Sheep Pasture for an adult-only owl prowl. They will discuss the different types of owls that can be found at Sheep Pasture and then search for them while hiking the trails. Each participant will receive their own owl pellet dissection kit to take home. Fun. Following the hike, join them for food and drinks at Shoveltown Brewery. This is an optional part of the night and is not required of any participants, but they do have good drinks. This is a great opportunity to connect with friends, meet new people interested in the outdoors, and enjoy the darker side of life. This event is only for adults 21 years of age and over. It will be March 13th from 6 to 7 p.m. and tickets cost $12 to $15. Go to nrtofeaston.org and go under the NRT Store tab.
Any Easton resident may contact the helpline and does not have to be referred to access the service. The helpline operates from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Tuesday and Thursday. To reach the helpline, you can call 888-244-6843. Importantly, the helpline is not an emergency service. If you or the person you are seeking to assist requires immediate confidential support and crisis counseling, please dial 988 to reach the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, which is available 24/7, or you can call 911.
The Easton Historical Society hosted their monthly open house. This month was about Dr. Cogwells of Easton. ECAT was there to hear what they had to say. Make sure you check out the Historical Society Museum website to find out about future open houses.
Okay, so good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Easton Historical Society and Museum. I'm Jonathan Coe, one of the directors here. We've got I think a nice event for you that we'll be talking to about our favorite man of the day, Dr. George Badger Cogswell.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Ken Michael. I'm the president of the Easton Historical Society and Museum, and I'd like to welcome everybody today. First of all, I'd like to give credit to John for coming up with the idea of honoring Dr. George Badger Cogswell. A very, very accomplished and, in terms of the area, famous man. We have open houses themed every second or third Sunday of the month, and I hope everyone here today enjoys it, and I really want to thank you again for coming up. So on that, I'm going to let John start the program.
George Badger Cogswell, MD, son of Dr. George and Abigail Parker Cogswell, was born September 15, 1834 in Bradford, Massachusetts. He fitted for college at the Gilmanton Academy and entered Dartmouth College in 1851. He did not complete the college course then. 1853 to 1855, he followed a sailor's life before the mast, going around the world. After returning home, he attended lectures at Harvard Medical School. In 1857, received the degree of MD from Dartmouth Medical College, New Hampshire. He was a resident physician at the State Almshouse in Bridgewater, Massachusetts. From June 1857 to 59, removed to North Easton in 1860. On April 8, 1861, the U.S. appointments of U.S. postmasters noted George Badger Cogswell's appointment as the postmaster of the, United States Postal Office in North Easton, Massachusetts. So on December 14, 1861, he was mustered into service in the Civil War as an assistant surgeon of the 29th Regiment of the Massachusetts Volunteers and promoted surgeon on August 7, 1862. At the time of the 7 days fighting on the peninsula in 1862, when the federal forces retired, he remained behind and voluntarily yielded himself as a prisoner in order that he might care for his wounded comrades. And for 3 weeks he was confined to Libby Prison. During the siege of Knoxville, Tennessee, in 1864, owing to terrible hardships undergone, he contracted a severe illness and was discharged with disabilities March 15th, 1864. Thank you very much for listening. So listen, last thing I'd like to say, again, thank you for coming today. If you're not a member, love you to become a member. The money is right. It's not much. We would love to have you be with us all our open houses. We have them every month. But we have forms you can get online. So please join us. Your donations really help us produce a lot of the great displays that you see and keep this building open.
Want to get involved in an exciting race around historic North Easton? Apply to be on Expedition Easton, a local version of the amazing race produced by ECAT. This summer, 6 pairs, 12 contestants, will get the chance to compete for the grand prize. All ages are welcome, but each pair must have one member over 18 years old. Think you've got what it takes to complete the expedition? Email info@eastoncat.org or call us at 508-230-7200. Casting has begun. Dates are set for June 22nd, 23rd, 29th, and 30th.
Now it's time for your weekly Oliver Ames Sports Recap.
Welcome back to your weekly OA Sports Recap. Let's get into the results for the week that was January 18th through 24th, 2024. On Thursday, January 18th, OA girls basketball traveled to North Attleboro. They were victorious, taking this one 58-33. Boys hockey traveled to Franklin, but they were outplayed, losing 8-0. Gymnastics sprung into action at home against North Attleboro. They won 134.05 to 119.3. Boys indoor track took on Stoughton and were defeated 57-43. Meanwhile, girls track got the job done against Stoughton 54-46. On Friday, January 19th, boys basketball hosted Sharon but were defeated 63-51. Justin Grimaldi led the team in scoring for the second game in a row, this time with 13. Girls basketball went to Sharon and put on a defensive showcase, winning 56-38. They held the Eagles to just 10 points in the first half and a measly 2 points in the second quarter. Avery Gamble led all scorers with 15, while Cameron Durba followed closely behind with 14. The swim teams got into it as well against Foxborough on Friday. The boys lost 99-61, but the girls won big, 110-57. Over the weekend, the boys and girls indoor track teams competed in the MSTCA relays at the Reggie Lewis Center. The girls had some strong finishes as Aubrey Thibault, Lavender Kozaka, Gabrielle Antebi, and Grace Okocha finished second in the 4x200 relay. Kozaka, Okocha, Thibault, as well as Caitlin Lemansky also came in second in the 4x50 relay. They also came in second in the 4x800 relay, led by Kenzie Graham, Shelby Hodges, Brooke Dean, and Deanna Flaherty. On Saturday, OA boys hockey blanked Mansfield 3-0 on the road to get back on the winning path. Credit Andrew Livingstone, Jack Corey, and Brendan Tian as the goal scorers. The same day, gymnastics got back into it as they defeated Foxborough on the road 132.05 to 127.95. We pick it back up on Tuesday, January 23rd, as boys basketball traveled to Taunton and lost 64-45. The boys were able to cut the lead down to 5, but that's as close as they'd get as Taunton pulled away late in the fourth. They'll host Foxborough Friday night at Nixon Gymnasium. The girls hosted Taunton the same night. In a battle of two first-place teams, OA continued their defensive streak, winning 61-35. This was the girls' fourth straight game holding opponents to under 40 points, and their sixth win in a row. They held Taunton to just 11 points in the first half, as Sarah Hilliard led with 14 points. It was a dominant performance as they looked to take sole possession of first place in the Davenport after their date with Foxborough on Friday.
Very strong brand of basketball for 4 quarters, defensively putting Taunton on edge, not allowing their top scorers to do very much at all.
Swimming held their senior night against Norton at Massasoit Community College. The boys took the win comfortably, 64-20, while the girls were defeated 97-74. Gymnastics stayed active, taking on Mansfield on the road, unfortunately losing this one 143.8 to 136.95. Lexi Weintraub had a great day, scoring in all 4 events, leading the team on the beam and the floor. As well as Callie Puskar, she had a 9.2 on the floor, good for the highest OA score of the day. On Wednesday, January 24th, OA hockey traveled to face KP and lost a high-scoring affair by a score of 6-4. Tigers had a 2-0 lead but couldn't hang on. Brendan Tian, Jake Cunningham, Andrew Livingstone, and Sean Kearns were the goal scorers in this one. Wrestling hosted Josiah Quincy Upper, and they took care of business, 65-17. That's going to wrap up this week's OA Sports Recap, so make sure you tune into ECAT for all your OA home game coverage. Thank you all for watching. This has been Joseph Taft, and what happens when you mix plum cake with ketchup?
And I'm Jack Ryan, a recipe for disaster. This has been Easton News.